off with Andy.
Hey, can you kind of take us through that halftime discussion when you guys were down 20 and then you come out a completely different team, it looked like?
Honestly, it was very positive. I just think we came out, we didn't execute like we were supposed to. But we shown glimpse of good execution, good moments during the first half, even though the score didn't show it. So we just tried to build off that and just make sure when we came out in the second half that we just applied that pressure, execute, and just fix what we did in the first half.
I know you guys finished on a losing side tonight, but is there a kind of feeling like, I don't know, moral victories don't really count in the win-loss column, but is this still a good result the way you guys kind of battled back?
It's hard to answer that right now since the game just happened and I'm feeling kind of down, but we're gonna take the positives and we fought. At the end of the day, we fought. Like you said, we end up on losing column, but the fight that we've shown tonight, I just think that just gives us that extra boost. Keep going forward in the SEC.
Robbie, go ahead.
Myah, how do you kind of harness what y'all did in the second half and put it together for 4 quarters? That first quarter, y'all were getting to the bucket, y'all were getting inside the paint, and y'all were taking care of the basketball too. Y'all had 0 turnovers. Do you feel like that was just y'all not making shots, or were you not doing anything? Were you not doing the same things you did in the first quarter in the third and fourth?
I think that some of the same shots we got in the first half, we got in the second half. Second half, they just fell. First half, they did not. And then on top of that, they were pushing the ball on us. Our transition defense was very terrible. Our rebounding was very terrible. And so once we keyed in on that, locked in on that second half, it just goes to show we made it a game because we just focused on that more. So I just think that for the next game, we're going to make sure that starting the game, we focus on the things that we're supposed to be focused on and just, I guess, just come out and punch first.
Stefan, go ahead.
Coach Novak had mentioned a lot this week, kind of some of that tension that was there and frustration from, the struggles you guys had at Ole Miss. What was kind of the message this week to maybe try to overcome some of that? And do you feel any of that carried over at the start of the game?
I wouldn't say it carried over. Everything that went wrong, a lot of things went wrong with Ole Miss. We know that we moved forward from it. We tried to fix it in practice, and I just think that starting the game, it was just a lack of focus on the things that we were supposed to execute on. So I just think that we just have to do better as far as that aspect.
I know you guys still have, some injuries and players that have transferred, but, in terms of what you do have available, this seemed like the first time in a few weeks that you had, 9 or 10 players there on the bench. I mean, does that kind of give you a little excitement or confidence moving forward, seeing what a full roster can look like for you guys, especially there in the second half?
Yeah, it definitely does. It gives us confidence. We have a lot of players that come off the bench and produce for us. So I just think that I don't think there's like a downfall or anything from our bench. Our bench always comes in, gives us the energy, and just play hard, and they just do their role very, very well. And so just having everybody back, it just feels really nice. And hopefully, we can keep that going.
We'll wrap things up with Andy.
Hey, Myah, when you kind of consider the season as a whole, just with everything you guys have gone through, it probably could have been easy to fold at some moments and maybe fold tonight. What's kind of prevented you guys from folding as a team and kind of to fight back this season and tonight?
My main thing, we were first half down by 20, but the game isn't over. We still had 2 more quarters to play, so it can either get really embarrassing or we need to snap out of it and find a way to fix it. And so that was my message to the team, like, hey, we need to snap out of it. This game is not over. That's something that the coaches has mentioned in the locker room as well. We can either respond or we can just get embarrassed. And so I think we responded very well.
Thanks, guys.